I love you, Allah.
Idris alayhi salam. Idris, who is Enoch, the son of Sheeth, the grandson of Adam alayhi salam. And Idris, what you can take from the narrations about him is that he's a man with ulu al-himma. He's a man with high ambitions that, is very prone to calling people to good and forbidding evil. أول من خط بالقلم, the first one to write with a pen, and so on and so forth. A person who loves da'wah. There's a very famous narration about Idris alayhi salam that Idris wanted to know how much time he has left. Why did he want to know how much time he has left? Because, for most people, it's that, you want to party it up until the last day. Like if you know the date of your death, well, okay, I'm going to party it up, and then on that day, tawbah, right? Just have it on your calendar, repent, then die, right? It doesn't work that way, right? Is that why Idris wanted to know the date of his death? No. Idris alayhi salam wanted to know the date of his death, or he wanted to know how much time he had left because of his aspirations of da'wah. Because of he wanted to know how to adjust his goals accordingly. So he tells Jibreel alayhi salam to find out for him. And the reason why I mention this narration right now is because one thing to note about Jibreel as well, he is the only one that can take a prophet through the heavens and bring him down. He's the only one that can ascend or descend with any of the prophets of Allah through the heavens. He takes Idris alayhi salam and he ascends with him. And in this, in these athar, which are primarily from the people of the book, he meets the angel of death in the fourth heaven. And in the fourth heaven, Jibreel alayhi salam asks the angel of death that this is the servant of Allah, Idris, and he wants to know how much time he has left. And the angel of death says, I was amazed when Allah told me to take this man's soul in the fourth heaven. So he dies in the fourth heaven. Ibn Hajar, rahimahullah, who obviously is the most strict of hadith, he says that these narrations are strengthened and corroborated by the evidence from the Prophet ﷺ that when the Prophet ﷺ went on the night of Al-Isra wal Mi'raj, where did he meet Idris? In the fourth heaven. So Idris is the only man that ever died in the heavens. Right? And that's one of the interpretations of وَرَفَعْنَاهُ مَكَانًا عَلِيًّا, that we raised him to a high position. And biblically, Enoch dies in the fourth heaven. Okay, so it's corroborated by the evidence from the Messenger ﷺ as well. So you find that mention of Jibreel responding to the request of a prophet, taking him through the heavens to meet the angel of death, to help him, to answer his requests.